is a show that focuses on the person behind the Brony. I'm your host, OsakaJack. Please sit back and relax as we talk to this week's guest, Brony. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Into the Spotlight. Today with me, I have someone that has done a whole mess of cute on DeviantArt. Space! Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm great.
Oh, wonderful. Well, if anybody doesn't know who you are, could you describe what do you do?
Sure. Hi everyone. I make cute plushies, and I'm kind of all over different fandoms. Mostly in My Little Pony. I do a lot of Pokemon, Transformers, Digimon, pretty much anything that's cute.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that you claim to be in both the Pokemon and Digimon fandoms? I don't think that's
Yeah,
allowed.
I know. People give me funny looks all the time, but they're just all so cute. How could you just pick one over the other?
Oh, everybody does, but okay,
That's true.
okay.
I love both.
I'm joking, of course.
I know.
Yes, you make a ton of plushies, and it seems that your fabric of choice is minky usually.
Yes, I love working with Minky. Actually, it's kind of a love-hate relationship.
Okay.
It's really messy, but it's so soft and it feels great. It's just
Mhm.
when you cut it, it gets everywhere. Like fuzz is in my hair, it's in the
Oh, right.
carpet,
Oh.
but it's really great to work with. I like the stretch.
Hmm.
It's not super stretchy, so it doesn't when you stuff the plush, it doesn't actually like deform or something like that.
Okay.
But it's just really nice to work with. I've found that it's easier to work with than fleece actually.
Oh, okay. Do you think it's malleable enough for somebody to, say, make a shirt of? If they want to, if
Yeah.
they want to like do Muppet cosplay or something.
Oh yeah, I think that'd be great. It'd be really soft too.
Huh. Okay.
Just like a shirt or a hoodie. I think that would be perfectly fine.
Ooh, hoodie.
It would work very well with this clothing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It's used a lot for baby blankets too.
Ah, there you go.
So I don't know if you've ever, seen baby blankets at stores or anything, but most are made with minky or some kind of soft plush fabric.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Now, well, that somewhat related. If somebody sent you something, said, "This is my baby blanket. Can you make it into a plushie for me?"
Yeah,
Oh,
I could do that.
all right. That was fast.
I've
Okay.
actually been asked that quite a few times.
Really? Oh my gosh, I was just joking, but okay. Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I've people have asked me if they could send me their old baby clothes and I can make like teddy bears or something out of them.
Huh.
Like if they want me to, when I have time, I don't mind.
Huh. Okay. All right. What if they sent you? I'm just thinking off the top of my head, a material that you've not worked with before.
Well, I like a good challenge
Okay.
and I like to play around with different kinds of materials because you never know when you'll find something that you've never thought of working with before,
Mm-hmm.
and you get it and it turns out to be great.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try anything once.
Okay.
I mean, if I can't work with it, I always let someone know, and I'll usually go out and I'll buy something else,
Right.
or I'll just like send the remainder back or something.
Okay. Okay. So this actually has happened before that somebody sent you something and it didn't work.
No, I've just bought things myself, like for family,
Okay.
and
Okay.
they've given me fabric before that I've tried to work with, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just, I couldn't do it, so I was like, I have to give it back to them.
Ah, okay. I see. I was just imagining somebody sending you like leather shoes and asking you to make a pony out of that.
No, I don't think I could do that. I'll pass.
Do you happen to recall what was the first plushie you did?
The first plush I made was
Pony or
actually,
not?
huh, pony or not?
Yeah, yeah.
It was actually a mix of two fandoms, Pokemon and Pony. I made a Rapidash My Little Pony style.
Ah, okay.
And she's hiding in a box right now because she wasn't the best plush.
Oh.
But she's still cute. She's just hiding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Did it have
Everyone
any...
starts somewhere, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Everybody's a noob at everything at some point in their life, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the one of the more recent ones that you've done was the Sylveon,
Yes.
who is one of the new, as of this interview, to be released Pokemon game.
Uh huh.
Pokemon.
Yeah. I love the evolutions. So, I mean, as soon as I saw Sylveon, I knew I just had to make a plush of her.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I love Pokemon.
What's your guess on evolution type of Sylveon?
um,
Flying? Are we finally going to get a flying Eevee?
I've heard so many things, but the Therion, wow. Hey, that would be a good one though. But the theory I like best is she's poison type.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's
So I
true.
thought that was neat. I'm kind of hoping for that, but I guess if I really had to, pick one, I would just say normal because she looks like she'd be a normal type.
You know what? I haven't heard anybody say this before, but honestly, if I look at her and I try to, not Western style, but if you think Eastern style,
Uh-huh.
dragon type.
Oh, that would be really neat.
I can see this being a dragon type, like a Oriental style dragon, long and flowing and beautiful.
Uh-huh.
That's what I see.
That would definitely be really cool.
Yep.
I think it would come as to a surprise to everyone too.
Yeah. Almost all of the other dragon types are vicious looking, and this would
Yeah.
be the cutest one out there.
Well, Altaria is pretty cute
That's
too.
true. Yes, I just thought of that as soon as I stopped speaking. Altaria is a very cute dragon.
Yeah.
And you put Altaria right next to Sylveon. Could be.
Maybe, you never know.
Hmm. Or they could just be trolling us all, and it's a fighting type. And
Yeah. It's firefighting.
well, of the plushies that you have done, what would you say has been one of the more difficult ones?
Zodal.
Awizotold. Okay.
Yes, hands down, that is the most
Ah!
difficult plush I've made.
That was beautiful. Hands down. Hands.
Yes, I mean,
Awizoto, the extra
I don't
hand.
even have to hesitate to tell you that's the most difficult one.
Wow. Okay. Okay. What made Awizoto so difficult?
um, he's got a very awkward shape.
Okay.
It's like he's just completely awkward. Difficult to get the right proportions, like to get him to stand up. His head is extremely weird shape. He's pretty detailed too.
Yes, very true.
hmm
I
So he took me a while
mm,
to pattern and to finally, get the shape that I wanted.
right. I don't know. When I look at him, it almost seems a shame that he had such a small part because he is so beautifully designed.
Oh, I know. I loved him.
Yeah.
I thought he was awesome. I really like the awkward characters.
Yeah. Well, on awkward characters as far as body shape types, do you think it would be possible to do an Iron Will plush?
Definitely.
Like a massive upper body and these itty bitty legs.
Definitely. I've actually been thinking about working on a pattern for one, but I just
Ooh.
haven't had time.
Right, right.
I'd like to get him like a little sound box too.
Ah, okay.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah. Just put a. You can even set it up so there's a motion sensor in front of them. So anytime
Yeah.
somebody walks in front, when some pony tries to block, show them that you rock.
That'd be awesome.
That would be so cool. Uh, all right. Well, honestly, that's not what I was expecting you to say. I was expecting you to mention Chrysalis.
Mention
Just
what?
as far as difficult,
Uh-huh.
just because of
Oh
the
yeah.
legs.
Yeah, she was difficult, but she didn't give me nearly as much trouble as Ali Zodal did.
Okay. Okay.
The legs alone for Chrysalis probably took me. Well, I went through 3 Chrysalis bodies.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, before I finally sewed one that I liked. So I did the leg holes 3 different times.
Oh okay.
So she took me a while.
Mm.
It was really frustrating. I almost gave up. I was like, nope, I started this. I have to keep going.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good for you.
Yeah, really proud of the outcome though. I
Oh
like
yeah.
her.
Yeah. It looks beautiful. It really does.
Well, thank you.
But yeah, it just seems like it would have that would have been a flip the table in frustration type of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, flip side of the question, what has been I won't say easy, but one of the more simplistic things that you've done?
Um, well, I started making the pony beanies recently. Like I've
Hmm.
developed a new pattern for those, and
Mm-hmm.
they're pretty simple.
Okay.
They don't take too long. Usually, if I really like set my mind to it, I can make 2 in one day.
Oh, wow.
Beanies, yeah. But I mean, they're pretty easy. Some can be more difficult, like Rainbow Dash, since she's got so much color
Right.
to her. But like the easier ones have been like Fluttershy
Sure.
and Scootaloo, since they just have one main color.
Right, right. I guess Applejack wouldn't be difficult until you get to the hat.
Yeah, actually, I made her hat out of felt. I wasn't sure if I was going to make the hat or not, since I mean, it's pretty small. The beanies I make, they fit in the palm of your hand.
Okay.
So, but I decided she's just not Applejack without her hat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at my blind bag Applejacks, and I'm like,
Yeah,
you
she
need a
needs her,
hat. Yes, absolutely true.
and she's best pony too.
Oh, is she now? Okay.
Yes, she is. Applejack is best.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not necessarily going to agree with you, but I'm not going to disagree with you. Well, something I have to mention, and it's just because I've been watching your DeviantArt for a while now, a lot of times when I see new deviations by you, it says, not for sale, this is mine.
Yeah,
You must have a this is not, I'm not trying to harp on you on this, but it just seems like a lot of them that you make are yours.
Yeah, that's true. I've kind of been hoarding the plushes all to myself lately.
If you make them, you're allowed to hoard them. Don't let anybody tell you differently.
They're pretty much decorating all parts of the house now.
Well, I mean, Minky would be, I don't know, is Minky easy to dust? I'm not sure.
Actually, it collects dust rather well. So,
okay.
the plushes are in need of a good cleaning, especially the dark ones. Like Dark Minky collects dust very easily. It's not so noticeable on the lighter colors, but the dark ones you'll be petting the plush and then you'll just see the dust come off of it.
Ooh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, all right. If you had to estimate, how many plushes do you have in your collection?
Oh my gosh.
I apologize.
Probably 50.
Wow.
At least close to 50. Most are ponies. I've got a lot of Pokemon and then just other random characters. Like I've kept Toothless. I have a Cloverfield monster.
I noticed, yeah.
Transformer. I've got Loki from Avengers.
Yep.
I've never finished him yet. He's actually not on my DeviantArt.
He is on your DeviantArt, but only as group photos.
Yeah, I've got a new Loki though. Loki version 2.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a lot more detailed. He's taller. But he's not finished yet. I'm just looking at him, sad face. I'm not sure when I'll finish him.
Have you done any OCs? Any requests by people to do plushie OC?
Yeah, I have. I've done some pony OCs before. The one that comes to mind is her name is Shifter Dreams, and she's got like stripes and spots all over her. And I believe in total she has 49 spots that I stitched on her.
I take it you remember each spot one at a time.
Yeah, she was fun though. I mean, like I said before, I love a good challenge, and she was really unique.
Okay.
And she's very pretty too, so I just couldn't pass up that opportunity.
Right. Huh. I take it you didn't keep that one.
No, she went. She has a new home now.
Gotcha. And it does seem that at least for now, your commissions are closed.
Yes, for now. I've been taking most of this year, just trying to prepare for TrotCon. I think I've made close to 30 plushes now for TrotCon.
Okay.
So once
that lasts a good 15-20 minutes, sure.
Yeah, but once the convention is over with, I'm hoping to get my commissions opened again.
Okay, that's nice.
It's been a nice break, though. I mean, I can kind of, make whatever I want for the convention.
Sure. Have there been any projects where have quit halfway? I mean, Chrysalis you saw through to the end, but and Loki is not yet finished. But
yes, he will be finished someday. I just don't know when.
But
I don't have that much work left on.
Have there been any that you just toss aside and say, I can't do it, forget it, I'm getting sick of this one?
Let's see. That's a really good question. I can't really think right off
Okay.
the bat. I don't think I've actually tossed something. I mean, most of the time I'll work on something, I get distracted, and I'll work on something else.
Sure.
But I do like to go back and finish what I started.
Right,
I mean,
right.
that's just kind of a thing with me. Like, if I really want something done,
Hmm.
then I'll see it through till the end.
That's good.
But even if it takes me a while, I might go on hiatus between projects, but
Sure.
I do eventually like to finish it. Like I've been working on this one pattern. It's for a plush called Francoeur, and
Okay.
he's a character in the movie called A Monster in Paris.
Okay.
And I think I've probably been working on that pattern for maybe like a year now, and I've just not gotten to the actual plush stage of that. But
Hmm.
he's definitely something I do want to finish. It's just taking me a very long time.
Sure, sure. Okay. I'm not familiar with that movie, I have to admit.
It's really cute.
Okay. A Monster in Paris. I'll have to check it out. Okay.
I think it just came out on DVD recently too.
Oh, okay.
It's a French movie, French animated movie.
Gotcha. Okay. Animated movies have a difficult time making it over here just because Japan has such a glut of animated
Oh
items.
yeah, definitely.
I can probably find it online, but actually
Hmm.
finding it at the shop,
Yeah, that
no.
might be a little difficult. I don't think I've actually seen it on DVD here yet.
Okay.
But like I said, I think it had a recent release.
Right.
May have not have seen it yet. I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, then. You've already expressed your opinion on Best Pony. Best
Yes,
Pokemon?
Typhlosion.
Typhlosion. Oh.
Typhlosion is the best. Typhlosion has been my favorite since the original Gold and Silver came out. I love Typhlosion.
Okay. All right. Hmm.
No hesitation there either.
Yeah. Yeah. I would assume there are Typhlosion plushies that are yours.
Yes.
Not for sale, but yours.
Yes, I do have a Typhlosion plushie. I have two. A friend made one for me, and then I made one myself.
Oh, nice.
But I've been working on a like a chibi polka doll Typhlosion.
Okay.
So I'm just in the sketching stage of that.
Ah, okay. Still to come then.
Yep, still to come this summer. Stay tuned.
Coming this summer at a DeviantArt near you, Typhlosion Chibi. That's the best movie voice I can do. It's not the best. Okay.
It's awesome.
Um, I wanted to mention though, Sylveon, you recently put up for sale,
Uh-huh.
and you did. I think it's a great idea, but I haven't seen it used a lot. You
Hmm.
just did an auction on DeviantArt.
Yeah, I thought that would be a lot easier than dealing with like eBay or Etsy,
Hmm.
and plus I don't have to deal with eBay fees. But I thought it would give like DeviantArt watchers a good chance, and just it was kind of my test to see if it would work.
Hmm.
So I wasn't really sure if it would be a good idea or not,
Right.
but people seemed to like it. Like I got a lot of comments
Hmm.
um, saying that it was a pretty good idea. So I mean, I guess it works.
Hmm. Has the it hasn't been very long since it finished, but it has been a little bit. Has the person
Mhm.
come through and paid?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. She paid just the next day, and
Oh, nice.
Sylveon's already been shipped out, and she should be arriving in her new home any day now.
Ooh, very nice. Okay.
Hmm.
Because I'm sure that would be definitely a risk that you take, but I guess that's a risk with any of
Uh-huh.
the other sites as well.
Yeah, definitely on eBay. Like that's one reason why I'm trying to stay away from eBay now. I've gotten a lot of trolls in my auctions recently.
Okay.
I think like three of my auctions have been trolled and not paid for, and I still have to pay that final value fee.
Right.
Um, and then I have to go through the process of trying to get eBay to refund that final value fee to me. So I just
Uh,
don't want to deal with that.
yeah, that's just a headache in itself.
Yeah, it takes too long. Like it takes like maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh. Yeah. All my empathies to you. If Japan
I'm sure
banks are,
everyone who has sold plushes on eBay has had to deal with that at least one time.
yeah, that's a shame.
Which,
But
yeah.
all my empathy with dealing with slow thing. Japan banks take a full
Hmm.
6 business days to get my PayPal fees into the account.
Oh
It's
my gosh! Wow,
ridiculous.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So for at least a full week, I'm sitting there. Okay, my money's not here, but it's not arrived yet. I hope it
Aw,
comes. Haven't had any problems yet, but a
that's
week
good.
in transit. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a long wait.
Yeah, yeah, indeed. But yeah, I think that was a decent idea to use for it.
Mhm. Thank you.
Did anybody complain that it wasn't fair, or?
No, I haven't had any complaints on it. I've only gotten compliments, so that's really good. I think it's a good opportunity for people who don't have an eBay account,
Yeah.
like or an Etsy, and who don't want to use one. They can, just um, do the DeviantArt thing that I did.
Hmm, hmm.
So I think that's kind of neat too.
And I'm sure, like many pony artists on DeviantArt, you get a lot of people who say, "Oh, I want to buy it, but I don't have money."
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's nice to hear that, but at the same time, yeah, okay, stop commenting that because I need money.
Well, I don't really mind the comments. I mean,
Okay.
I understand, so it doesn't bother me. I
Oh,
guess I'm used to it.
okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
What's we have the Chibi Typhlosion coming up. Is there anything else that
Yes.
people can look forward to in the coming months? Like some design you're
More
working?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
More Pokemon. So Umbreon and Espeon are next.
Ah, okay.
And then I'll probably be getting back to ponies. You can definitely count on Princess Luna.
Yay.
New pattern, so
Woo.
she's gonna be fun.
How about Princess Cadence with her Crystal Empire hairdo?
I hated that hairstyle. It looked horrible. It was like, it was ugly. No, I won't be making that.
Okay, how about a King Zombra halfway in shadow? So
That
only
would be
half of
kind of
its body
cool.
has materialized. The rest is just poofy black clouds.
That'd be kind of neat. It'd be interesting. But no, I think if I were to make King Sombra, I would do, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be fun though. He'd be fun as a little colt. I
Sure.
think he'd be cute.
Oh yeah, a Philly Sombra. Why does that sound like a dish at a Mexican restaurant, Philly Sombra?
You're right, it does.
Take the Philly Sombra with a side of taquitos and some chimichangas, please. Yeah. Well, a question that I ask in all of my interviews, I'm
Hmm.
curious as your answer on this one. In all of My Little Pony, what would you say is the one line or one scene that defines you as a brony?
Oh wow, that's a tough question.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, defines me as a brony.
Hmm.
It has to do with Applejack.
Okay.
Definitely Applejack. Really, she's just so hardworking,
Hmm.
and I like to think of myself as very hardworking too. So,
Hmm.
really, any scene that has Applejack just working extremely hard. The one that comes to mind is the "Raise This Barn,"
Okay.
the song. So, I mean, it was she really wants to get that barn finished.
Hmm.
So, and she's working extremely hard to
Hmm.
get the job done. So, I love Applejack.
Would you go as far as the Applebuck season one, where she works too hard and starts disappointing people?
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, I've
Ah,
been known to overwork myself too, and usually bad results come of that.
yeah, that's what usually happens, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Applejack's great, and just she really reminds me of myself in that aspect.
Okay. Large family, little sister, big brother who only says 6 words.
Well, I'm actually the youngest of the family. I have
Okay.
two older brothers and an older sister, plenty of nieces and nephews. My family is huge.
Mm.
Um, So yeah, definitely huge family reunions, lots of chaos during the family reunions. So yeah, she's definitely, I mean, when I first saw Applejack, I knew like, wow, that pony reminds me of myself.
Your general opinion on apples?
I love apples. They're
Okay. Hey,
delicious.
wonderful. I did read somewhere that there's over 5,000 varieties of apple.
Really?
That's what I read. Somebody will correct me, I'm sure of it, but yeah,
Oh, I believe it. That's pretty awesome.
I
I
know
love
that.
apples
I
though.
mean, I don't know if it's a bragging point, but Japanese apples are much larger than American apples.
Really?
Yep, about twice the size.
Oh wow.
But they have the same amount of juice per apple as American apples.
Mhm.
So American apples are nice and juicy. Japanese apples are huge but a little bit dry.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sorry,
Huh.
they call it Jonagold in the supermarket. It's not a Jonagold. I know what Jonagolds are, and they're delicious,
Mhm.
and these are not them. Well, who would you say, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a plush artist or anything, but have there
Mhm.
been any inspirations that have really moved you along in your art?
Oh, definitely. Like I started out just I like to collect plushes. I've been like that since I was young. Like I've always collected different kinds of plushes.
Hmm.
And then as I got older, I discovered DeviantArt and huge inspiration to me. I love Magnastorm's plushes and
Okay.
Witty Kitty and Baby London Star.
Huh.
So those
Okay.
are the three artists off the top of my head that have been truly an inspiration to me.
Okay. Okay. Can you think of one item in particular of theirs that just stood out for you as, oh my goodness, this is amazing?
Um,
Or just a general work of art, or general body of work over time?
Witty Kitty has one. It just really just blew my mind. I can't remember what it's called. Let me see if I can look it up. It's like this mythical creature that she made, and it's
Okay.
just so beautiful and detailed.
Mhm.
And it's just as soon as I saw that, I was just like, "Wow, that is an amazing plush."
Is it an actual mythical creature or one that this person invented?
No, it's an actual mythical creature.
Okay.
I think she said it was like a Japanese mythical creature.
Okay. Huh.
Um,
Kappa?
Let
Not
me
a
see if
kappa.
I can get the link for you. It's a really nice plush.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
she has some of the most detailed plushes I've seen, and they're just so realistic too.
Hmm.
And I think she's really an inspiration to everyone who wants to make plushes.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Hmm.
What is there any advice you can give to somebody who is a budding plush artist? Or
The best advice.
let's do the opposite way. What's the
Okay.
worst advice you've ever been given?
Worst advice I've been
Yeah,
given.
somebody told you it, and you just nodded your head and moved on because you knew it was the most horrible thing ever.
I actually get a lot of advice saying, like, to maybe use yarn for mains.
Okay.
And it's just not something that I personally can do.
Okay. Okay.
Like I've seen it done before and it looks great, but for me personally, I couldn't do that
Okay.
just because I'm terrible with yarn and just anytime I've worked with yarn, it's been a disaster. So I know if I would work with it on a plush, it would look horrible.
Okay.
But I have seen like beautiful yarn work. I'm just not experienced with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I found the link. It's called Bakyou Plush,
Right.
and it's just so beautiful.
I have no idea what that is, but it is very beautiful. Yes.
Yeah,
Huh.
she says it's a Japanese mythological creature in the description.
Could very well be. I haven't heard of it, but that doesn't mean anything. There are creatures I haven't heard of.
Yeah,
Huh.
but I just saw that and I thought it was like really neat plush.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah. Did you buy it?
No, no,
Did you try to recreate it yet?
no, I wouldn't do that.
Because I can see just a little bit of Dawizoto in this thing.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think I'd like to make Aoizodal again in my life. I mean, it would take a lot to, make me want to make him again.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because he took at least 80 hours of work, no
Oh my
less than 80
goodness.
hours
Oh
on that
wow.
plush.
So 2 weeks of full-time work, or a week
Yeah,
and a half of overtime general work. Oh,
yeah,
that yeah.
yeah, he was the tough one.
I'm trying to think of anything that I've worked 80 hours on, and I can't. I suppose some
Yeah,
class
Aoizodal,
plans, but
one of those projects, like halfway through, I was like, why? Why did I do this? What's wrong with me? But at that point, I'm too far in to want to give up.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Have you taken now, real fast? I'm just glancing at some of the Marvel plushes. The Loki that's on the DeviantArt, something in his hand is actually glowing. Is that
Yeah, he has. I actually bought that on eBay. It's one of those LED light cubes. I thought it would be
okay?
kind of neat to use for the Tesseract.
Right, I see it. Okay, okay. Does Tony have anything glowing?
Tony has a glowing arc reactor.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually bought some LED lights on eBay again, and he has an embroidered arc reactor on his chest.
Right.
And on the back, I velcroed his back so I could open up and stick that light in, and he's got a little switch on his back.
Ah, okay.
So I thought that was a neat little thing to do for him.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, is this just an effect that she's using, or is that actually glowing?
It's actually a light.
Cool. Any thought of making ponies with glowing eyes at some point?
I've been asked that before.
Really? Oh my goodness. I'm
really
not original at all tonight. Oh.
Well, anything you can think of, I've probably been asked already. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
What was your response to glowing eye?
I mean, it's something I'd like to do. I mean, I don't mind.
Okay. We just had to find a good scene where somebody's eyes are glowing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it. Mewtwo.
Mewtwo would be amazing.
You could do
That
a
would be
Mewtwo
awesome.
with glowing eyes.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. Or, I mean, it's the surmised name coming out very soon, Mew3.
Yes, Mew3. Or Newtwo. I've heard all kinds of names for him.
I've seen a few commercials on TV here, and I haven't heard any name other than Mewtwo Powered Up or Mewtwo Next Level type thing.
I've heard Awakened Mewtwo.
Yeah.
I think that the new movie that's coming out is called Mewtwo's Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think he looks really neat. I love the design. It's actually something I would love to make a plush of. I just haven't had the time.
Well, sure,
to, work on the pattern.
Well, I think that's definitely one of those things. If you need a break from doing requests and commissions after TrotCon, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, definitely.
And that would be so cool for LED lights.
It would. The laser eyes.
Yeah. Or combine it with, what we said previously with Iron Will. Attach a motion sensor to it, and then if someone walks in front.
That'd be awesome.
We'll add that to the list of things we're going to do at some point when we have infinite time.
Yeah.
It's a big list.
It sure is.
Well, is there any upcoming project or something else that you'd like to plug that we haven't talked? Oh, we did mention slightly that you're going to TrotCon, but
yes,
not just visiting TrotCon, are you?
No, I'm hosting a panel at TrotCon. It's actually a plush panel.
Woo.
And Kisaragi Creations will be there with me. We're just going to talk about, the basics of plush making, like what you want to do if you, want to get started with making plushes, like materials, just tips and things like that. And I'll also be at BronyCon, so that's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Very nice. Everfree Northwest?
No, I have no plans for Everfree Northwest, but I'd definitely like to go.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I would love to go sometime.
Perhaps the next year.
Yes, next year.
Well, I do notice on your DeviantArt, I mean, you do have a FAQ page, which is nice because a lot of artists are very possessive of the knowledge they own, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, they've worked very hard at it. Okay.
Yeah.
But you do say on there where to buy Minky, pony patterns, digitizing, but you have it in boldface right there. I make my own patterns. I don't share or sell them.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how many people actually read that, though. It's in bold, but maybe I should use the sparkle text, like commissions.
I guess that people are still asking for commissions even with the sparkle text right there. So.
Yeah, I mean, it never hurts to ask because sometimes I'll have more free time, like one week than I will another. So if it's something simple that I can get done in maybe a few days, then I can go ahead and accept the commission.
Right.
But, most of the time I just don't have the time to do it. I wish I did, but it's hard to manage my time sometimes.
Believe me, I understand. Yep. There are many nights where I'm lying in bed going, I agreed to do extra work. What am I doing?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just I closed off all commissions so I can get things done for TrotCon, because I knew if I would try to balance commissions and then make ponies for the convention that it was just going to blow up.
Yeah. So I have to do the joke. You said that the panel is going to be a plush panel. Is it actually going to be the panel made into a plush?
No.
I'm sorry. Terrible joke. Yeah, okay.
No, it's not that bad.
I've told better. I've told worse, actually. Yeah, but no, I've told better.
Mhm.
Well, okay. So we're going to TrotCon and BronyCon.
Yep.
Is there any other project coming up that you'd really like to plug? Not necessarily yours. It can be anybody's. A project
Uh,
or some event.
I think that's all in well, I am going to SubasaCon.
Oh, okay.
It's in October. It's usually the weekend of my birthday too.
Oh, there we go.
So, it's the local convention here in West Virginia. It's some anime convention.
Hmm.
It's in Huntington.
Right.
So I will be attending that with a friend.
Okay. Will you
But
be
other
selling
than
there or just visiting?
yes, I will be selling.
Oh, okay.
Mostly I have planned. I'm just gonna sell beanies and simple Pokemon.
Okay.
Nothing too big, because TrotCon is kind of driving me crazy with making all the ponies.
Sure. Yeah, I would imagine you're going to get worn out and you're going to want a nice, easy, just buy something small,
Oh yeah,
please.
yeah. I love making ponies, but oh my gosh, this burns me out sometimes.
I
So
can
I've been
understand.
making a few Pokemon lately.
Yeah. Ooh, I've got it. I've got it. You make a Togepi that starts as an egg, and it's like the top is Velcroed
Aw,
on.
that's so cute.
Ah, ah. We'll put that in the stack of things that we need to do. Okay.
Yes, add it to the list.
Mm-hmm. Well, this gets bigger every day.
It does. It really does.
All right, so flat out, what is the cutest thing you've made?
Oh my gosh, cutest.
Yeah.
Well, I really like my Spike plush. I think he's adorable.
Okay.
And
Was
I'm
Spike more
very
difficult to
fond.
do than the ponies just because less practice?
No, actually, I just had to edit my pattern like maybe once, and
Okay.
he turned out perfect, just how I imagined him in my mind. So he wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Um, I'm really fond of my Cloverfield monster too. He's cute. That's probably, I'd say it's definitely in the top 5 of my favorite plushes that I've made.
Hmm. Can that actually like hang on to something with the front claws?
He can. Sometimes I drape him over my laptop screen,
Nice.
and at other times I'll put him around my neck like he's hugging me. So he's cute. He's a nice cuddle plush.
Hmm.
His arms are so big and awkward.
Yeah. I did want to ask on the Ditto ones. Are those
Hmm.
safe to chuck at somebody?
They are.
Cool.
Actually, my nephew threw one at me, so it's definitely safe.
Yay, so you can have Ditto beanie fights.
Yeah. So perfect for throwing at someone.
Yay. Happy birthday. Ow.
Yeah.
Have there been I'm sure you're going to say yes, but can you think of any commissions or requests that you have flat out refused? Just if there's like an interesting one that stands out.
um, well, I've been asked a few times for Alizodal. I know it always comes back to Alizodal, but he's not really one I would like to make again.
Hmm.
Um, Other than that, I can't really think of anything.
Oh, okay.
Most of the commissions I get asked to do are for ponies,
Sure.
and I'm pretty comfortable with those now.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah,
We did
I
Awizoto took 80 hours. What's the average time now? Not not beanies that you can do 2 in a day, but just a pony plush. How long does it take average?
well, my bigger jointed ones, they usually take me an average of 20 hours.
Okay.
Fillies usually take me between like 12 to 16 hours, depending on how detailed they are.
Right.
So I guess I'm looking at around 20 hours a plush.
Okay. And I mean that's nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
But compared to Awizoto, that's much easier.
Yeah, compared to Alizodal, it's just a walk in the park.
Mm.
I would make Chrysalis all over again, just rather than Alizodal.
Ooh. Okay. This one, yeah, you're gonna love this idea.
Okay,
Half changeling pony, like a
that's
changeling
cool.
that is halfway in between changing into one of the main 6.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to make a changeling. was going to a few weeks ago, but just I need to keep my focus on TrotCon.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, like get focused. I tend to lose focus and just bounce from project to project.
Yeah, I know. Some people have ADHD, other people's have AD. Oh, look, a squirrel!
Yeah.
Well, are there any shout-outs or anything that you'd like to do?
Hi, all my watchers. You guys are great. Seriously. You guys are so inspiring. I love hearing your comments.
Very nice.
Yeah. Just hi, everyone.
And hi to my listeners as well. I hope you're listening still.
Aw.
Thank you for that. Oh. All right. Well, today we have been speaking with Space Voyager on DeviantArt, or it says there V,
Yeah, sometimes people call me V. Not very often, but I have a few friends who call me V.
as in the miniseries.
I do love that show though, but V for Voyager.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it just got a little awkward. People saying Voyager, so they're like, "I'm just gonna shorten your name and say V."
Mm. Have there been any bad joke comparisons to the first Star Trek movie, V'ger?
No, not yet.
Yay, I'm the first!
Not yet.
V'ger, woohoo! I'm the first one, yay! I'm the original bad joke maker. Okay.
Aw, well, like I said before, they're not that bad. They're fun.
Yay. All right. Well, we were speaking with Space or Space Voyager or V.
Yep.
Be sure to check her out on DeviantArt. Follow her on Twitter and Tumblr as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty much everywhere.
Look for her at TrotCon and BronyCon, and SubasaCon was the name?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you happen to be in that area. And be polite, but you can ask for commissions. Just don't get offended if the answer is no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't have the time.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for coming by today.
Oh, you're welcome. I had so much fun. It was great.
Good. Wonderful. All right. Everyone, this has been Into the Spotlight with OsakaJack. We'll catch you next time.